Hey guys, it's around 6 a.m. The characters are out. I just wanted to see how good they are, or see how, what they do, what their kits are. I've been waiting this whole time. They didn't release it at maintenance start, so let's just get into it. No more stalling.
There's another side to me. And when she comes out, not even I know how to stop
That's
her.
okay. That's okay with me.
I hate the darkness.
Oh my god, she has the crazy eyes.
Because it hides your soul.
Holy what the hell was that?
When I hurt you,
Oh my god, she has like a crazy
Abyssal
SV animation,
Yufine
like
is a pure-blooded
billion.
dragon of the winds. Despite their long-lasting war with the Karun dragons,
Oh my
the wind
god,
dragons
she
have
has
been holding
such a
on to
good,
hope and
she has
solidarity.
such a hot design.
But
Oh
one
my
day,
god.
They learned that the Karuns had been
Oh,
completely
interesting.
annihilated. Out of fear
Huh,
of
Fallen
facing the
Cecile-
same mysterious fate, the winds
Oh my
began
god.
experimenting with dark magic stones.
Oh, wait. Okay, so she has 106 speed, 23 crit chance. Her attack is really low. Oh, her defense is really high. 700 defense, 6600
Yufine
HP.
became the subject of a series of brutal experiments that have left her traumatized.
Rest in peace. However, the
She's
eyes are
lost
crazy.
all her friends and family. Now, she's beginning to lose even herself.
Okay, all right. So she is kind of a crazy. She's a legitimately crazy character.
Abyssal Yufine is a 5-star dark elemental knight.
Oh, so she does have self-imprint defense percent, and she's 13% HP in the front and back tiles.
She has high defense and can increase her defense further through her imprint.
Huh, she kind of looks like designer Lilibit.
Skill 2, Inner Abyss. When the enemy is not an elite or boss monster,
Oh
reduces
my
the
god,
effect of combat
Politis,
readiness
but as a
increases
knight.
granted to the enemy by up to 50%. This effect does not stack with other passive effects
Oh
of the
my
same name.
god.
When attacked, gains 20 fighting spirit and has a 30% chance to counterattack. At the start of the turn, when fighting spirit is full,
Oh my
dispels all
god, a
debuffs from the
counter
caster.
character
When
with
used in
Politis
conjunction
passive?
With Politis' passive, the combat readiness reduction
Wait, it
can reach
stacks with
100%. Skill 3, Frenzied Strike. Consumes 100 fight.
Wait. Okay, so inflicts trauma on the caster for 3 turns for attacking all enemies. Dispels all buffs. Okay, so it's full strip and pushes back by 50%. Ignore ER? Decreases defense by 70%, but increases attack and speed by 100%? What? If defense prior to trauma is 2000 or higher, the stat effects are double.
Trauma on the caster
What?
for 3 turns before attacking all enemies.
Does that mean
dispelling
she
all buffs and decreasing combat readiness by 50%.
200%?
Ignores effect resistance. Trauma
What?
decreases defense by 70%, but increases attack and speed by 100%. If the defense prior to the effect of trauma is 2000 or higher, the stat increase effects are doubled.
Okay, so she loses 70% of her defense, but then gains 200% attack and
When
speed.
the caster's defense exceeds 2000 through buffs, such as increased defense or vigor, the additional stat increase effects of trauma are applied when using skill 3. This is a unique effect and is unaffected by turn duration reduction.
So she becomes
Cannot be dispelled,
extremely
duplicated, or
squishy. All right, that did 13,000 damage.
Duration reductions and cannot
That
be
did
dispelled,
13,000
duplicated, or
damage to
stolen.
who is that? I don't even know
Duration
who she was
reductions
attacking
and cannot
there.
be dispelled, duplicated,
I think that's
or stolen.
Arrowwell. I think she's hitting Arrowwell. So
Skill
that
1.
did 13,000 damage to Arrowwell, and it's a big AoE. I mean, that looked okay. That's so interesting. So you self-apply a debuff.
And cannot be dispelled, duplicated, or stolen.
It's a 3-turn trauma, and in the showcase, obviously, it does the healing, and it does like decent damage, and there's no like injury or anything like that. But she becomes squishy after it?
Skill 1,
Interesting.
Dragon's Breath. Attacks all enemies with Dragon's Breath, with up to a 60% chance to decrease attack for 1 turn.
60%
Damage dealt
decreased attack
increases
is pretty
proportional
good.
to the caster's defense. When the caster is inflicted with trauma, activates Unbridled Outburst instead of Dragon's Breath.
Okay, so she
Unbridled
has...
Outburst attacks
So
an
she
enemy
needs to
with a
take a
massive
turn.
period.
So she needs to take a turn to have the ignore defense S1,
the target's defense,
which is going to be nice, obviously, because you have, you know, the built-in Elbrus. Or, sorry, the built-in counter.
I hate the darkness.
A dragon who struggles with her split personality.
Okay.
Players will be able to meet Abyssal Yufine through the Mystic.
Oh, she has a... Oh my god, I love her lobby animation. That's so cute. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm not going to go through both of these. I'm not going to go too much into these. I kind of just want to see how... I kind of want to see what they're trying to do here. It's very odd. They haven't released a character that basically strips themselves of defensive capabilities in order to be offensive. I don't know if that's like a newer... That's definitely a newer concept or a more unique concept to EpicSeven. Okay, so there's the attack down. Interesting. So she can't get one shot by Aiden, which is nice because Aiden is a plague on this game. And even though she's dark, that's like probably a big concern for any character that's light going forward. That's pretty disgusting if I had to guess. Just in terms of like actually being able to, you know, compete against Aiden, because a lot of characters, even stuff like Apocalypse Ravi, Mediator Cowrick, all these characters kind of need to go through an Aiden check. So if she can survive against Aiden, that would be really nice, especially as a neutral dark DPS. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a countering machine, kind of. I mean, I can kind of imagine people running injury on her. Because really, like, what is this? This is like, at this point, this is like 4 or 5 hits. Or like 4 or 5 counters. And it looks like it's defense penetration, so the damage would actually kind of scale. Now she finally gets trauma off. Huh, interesting. So it looks like trauma is like the execute, because now like the damage isn't super you know, the damage is better now. But yeah, she just lost like half her health for it now. So I mean, that is pretty good damage. 8,000 damage. Wow, she is taking an insane amount of turns. Holy moly. Holy crap. Wait. So after she uses her S3 for the first time, Okay. Sorry. I was trying to find it. So after she uses her S3 for the first time, she is zooming. She's already ahead of the Angel of Light. And most Angel of Lights are like pretty decently paced. She's just running down the line extremely quick. Like extremely quick. And she just one-shot the Apocalypse Ravi? That's so crazy. It's very different for a small gate to release a character that doesn't just gain 100 combat readiness. She's just 100. She's just faster than everyone else. So, I mean, I guess like all in all, you know, that's the first character we were going to take a look at. Yufine looks very promising. So this looks like one of the more insane carry characters that we have in the game. It's up to debate whether or not she's going to be super crazy. I mean, we'll just have to see how good her multipliers are and how much damage she does. Because, I mean, that did 18,000 damage to Apocalypse Ravi, and she does defense penetration when she has the trauma the trauma buff on her. So she's promising. I'll probably try to see if she's good as like a solo carry or as like a damage carry. But yeah, I mean, pretty promising. Her design looks great, but that's not the only character we have, guys. Let's go take a look at Kane.
I'm Kane. Now, I'll make you wish you never met me.
Okay. This animation is so cool, by the way. Oh my god, he literally looks like the the Batman meme where it, like thunder flashes.
The last vampire lord of Eurasia.
Oh shoot, I forgot the stats. Okay, we'll see it next.
Family. Kane was abandoned at birth and grew up in backstreets and alleyways. He was raised by violence and destruction,
Interesting.
by betrayal and fierce competition. His vampiric appetite.
Okay, so he has really high attack, good crit chance, and his speed's okay, but this doesn't look like a... He's a warrior, but this doesn't look like a bruiser to me.
Relatively late in life, so he had been oblivious to his true identity.
Interesting.
It wasn't until a life-threatening encounter with the Vampire Slayers that he experienced an awakening.
That's so cool. I love the idea. Like, I think like the swoop in and kick someone in the head concept is so funny.
He gathered other vampires and formed a faction. Then he began his conquest to take control of the
this like little like episode 5 animation, by the way, was so nice too. Oh my god. I think that's Elvira. I think that's Elvira and Abigail looking over you.
Fire elemental warrior.
Okay, so he is a high attack scaling character. I don't know if Leo warrior. I think Leos in general have high attack, and he does have high attack. Or I mean, he's going to have a lot of attack, especially through imprint concentration,
and can increase his attack further.
So I'm curious, is he supposed to be like Hua?
Skill 2.
Okay, at the start of the first battle, gain 50 fighting spirit. Upon receiving lethal damage, grants immortality and vampirism for 1 turn. And resets the cooldown. Okay, so it's like Kairon passive. I'm assuming Feast of Predation is his skill 3. God, 9-turn cooldown for a skill 3, guys. Oh my god, please. Or for a skill 2. Oh my god. After an ally attacks, if they're inflicted bleed, gain 10 fighting spirit. After an ally attacks, fighting spirit is full, consumes all fighting spirit to gain
At the start
rage.
Of the first battle, gains 50 fighting spirit.
Interesting.
Upon receiving lethal damage,
bleed, huh?
Immortality and vampirism.
There aren't that many characters that synergize with bleed.
A Feast of Predation can only be activated
Trying
once
to think.
every 6 turns. After an ally attacks, if the target
it's like Surin
bleed, gains 10 fighting spirit.
Maybe he does it himself. I can't really think of that many characters that actually apply bleed. Oh, is he a PvE character? Is that what this is? Oh, okay.
Skill.
I mean, that would be kind of a shame. I hope he's not only for PvE.
Feast of Predation.
Okay, this doesn't look like a PvE skill. Okay, so he gives himself Gab? Oh my god, wait, you can make this like a, what is this? This is like a 1-turn cooldown if you soul burn it?
Attacks the enemy by unleashing their power and grants increased attack greater.
And he has immortality,
Increases proportional to the number of debuffs inflicted on the target. Skill
Damn, that's did that say 100,000?
Hammer time. Attacks the
Hold on, did that?
target. Damage dealt increases proportional to the number of debuffs inflicted on the target.
Damn, that is 100,000. My god.
Hammer time. Attacks the enemy.
That's funny, hammer time.
Inflicts bleeding for 2 turns. When the caster is
enraged, so he has
bleed
bleed on S1.
And when it is the caster's turn, activates Rock Smash as an extra attack.
Okay.
Rock Smash attacks
so
all
he has like Arunka's S1 basically?
1 debuff from the caster.
Interesting.
Artifact.
Okay, we also saw Kane's artifact already. Personally, I feel like the attack, I mean, it kind of looks like now they're selling him as a bit of a PvE character. Kind of a shame. Maybe you can still use him as like a full carry. It looks like they just released 2 big DPS characters to the game. This Kane character is definitely going to be, I think, a bit more niche. Having Gab and being high attack scaling, though, is kind of insane, though. This is kind of the equivalent to Hua Young giving herself attack buff, or to Arunka giving herself attack buff. I don't know exactly how much damage the S3 scales with. We've only seen it on PvE, but
Descent.
It looks like he's damage focused though, so I'm probably gonna try and use him as a giga damage dealer.
Bloodshed and terror. It had been missing for a long time until the most recent successor emerged and started a war. When attacking, increases damage dealt.
Okay. All right.
Meet Kane through the drop rate up banner.
All right, so it comes out on the 19th. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy mother of loud. All right. Honestly, I don't want to just... Wait, surely we have a PvP showcase. We don't have a PvP showcase. If they're really trying to advertise him as if they're really trying to advertise him as a PvE only character, that's kind of a shame. But like that was just 70,000 damage to a PvE team, or in a PvE scenario. So this looks pretty good to me. If you guys didn't know, this is also the Rift content. I haven't looked too much into it. I'm gonna be making a video immediately after this. However, this looks really, really promising. So it's a bit of a shame if they release another character that's only for PvE. I mean, it's tough though, because he self-provides himself greater attack buff and also has like Kayron passive, while also having like a Runka extra attack and like ignore. You know, it looks like there's a lot of moving pieces here. If you can get like a setup, like I'm curious just to see how much damage he does with just Gab alone, or even if you just use him as like a, you know, a counter character, a lifesteal character, or hell, even like a very fast speed pen character. That being said, guys, though, I mean, between that and the artifact, it does look like he's more PvE leaning, but we'll just have to see how his damage does. Obviously, if he's good in this content too, you know, there are characters that have been released that are exclusively for PvE, or maybe not exclusively, but do really, really well, primarily in PvE, like Brieg, and kind of destroy all of the content when it comes to this game. So I'm excited for both these characters. I'm obviously going to pull for both. I think greater attack buff being provided to an attack scaling character and it mattering is a very special thing. I don't think I've encountered it for quite some time, or we don't think we've had a character like that in quite some time. So between Kane and Yufine, I'm excited to see with how all the new damage does when they come to EpicSeven. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, turn the notification bell. Let me know what you think about Yufine and Kane. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Make sure to check out all my platforms. Adios.